Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me for another selection of new additions to the Gemma Redmond Vintage collection. My name's Gemma and I'm the owner of Gemma Redmond Vintage. This week I have 8 pieces to share with you. We're going in date from the Edwardian era right through to the 1990s. So a bit of a broad sweep of time periods today to look at. We have quite a lot of paste pieces, colourless paste, coloured glass pieces, silver tones, and then a few pops of black and green in there as well in the mix too. So as I always mention, if there are any pieces that you are interested in, please do get in touch. I can provide you with further images and details, and you're also welcome to make a purchase if you would like to do so too. These items will be being added very soon to my website as well from next week. So let's get started. I'll talk you through what I'm wearing and then we'll move our way over to the selection on the table just next to me. And I'll start with this rather fabulous, absolutely exquisite Art Deco demi-parure, meaning it's a part of a set. So we've got earrings and a necklace here. This set is constructed from silver and it's detailed with the most fabulous and vibrant purple triangular faceted glass stones, and then detailed beneath with colourless paste stones in sets of 3. That's beneath each triangle, and then we've got a little colourless paste stone at the centre here. The earrings are screwbacks, and I must say they are very comfortable for screwbacks. They don't pinch at all, and it's really easy to adjust the tension on them. As you can see, they are a really nice elegant drop, a lovely length to work with and wear. So I'll just unscrew them now and you can take a closer look at them. These stones are all open back mounted as well, so the light shines really nicely through them too. So I'll just hold one up against my hand so you can see the design in a bit more detail too. Next, taking a look at the necklace, I've just pulled it back a little here so that it sits nicer in my neckline that I have on today, but it has quite a bit of length to it, this necklace. Most the triangles of glass go most of the way around the necklace, but then they culminate at the back in an open link chain which fastens with a bolt ring. As you can see, it goes quite deep, so it would look really nice with a much deeper V neckline, but also would look great perhaps on top of a cream jumper as well, or a t-shirt, a white t-shirt even too. So I'll just hold my hair up so you can see how far round the design goes, and I'll take it off now so that you can have a closer look at it. So you can see it fastens with this bolt ring here, and then we've got this delicate cable chain as well, and then we have the necklace design, which I will hold up for you. I'll just get it to hang a little bit better so that you can see it in all of its glory. So there we go. It's getting a little bit twisted because of how I've fastened the bolt ring. Let's just undo that because I've not fastened it right. And I'll hang it this way so that you can see the design better. There we go. So as you can see, it's in fabulous condition, really lovely. It's really unusual to find a set of Art Deco jewellery, a suite of Art Deco jewellery in such great condition too. So that's really nice as well. So yes, that's the Art Deco necklace and earrings made from silver. Next, let's move on to the bracelet that I'm wearing This bracelet features the pop of greens that I told you we'd be looking at today. This is an Art Deco paste piece again, not constructed from silver this time, base metal, and it features floral motifs detailed with colourless paste stones, and then at the centre green paste stones, and they're all linked together with these bar shaped links, and the bracelet fastens with a box clasp, which is nice because it makes the fastening quite difficult to spot. But there it is, I've opened it, and there you can see how the piece looks. It's really elegant, really sweet. So more a later Art Deco piece, 1930s, mid 1930s, I would suggest. And it's again in really lovely condition too. Next, let's move on to a piece from the 1990s. So I have two 1990s pieces to share with you today, and this is the first one. It's quite a small fitting, so I've put it on my right hand instead of my left, which I normally show the rings on because this finger is a little bit smaller on here. And you can see that it's this fabulous snake, coiled, swirling snake design ring, and it's made from silver, and it's on a band which is formed of four silver wires used to construct the band, and then formed entwined together to form this snake design. That was a bit of a tongue twister. You can see that it's really stylish and wearable too, being a plain silver tone metal silver, and it's quite a small size, I would say, so more suited for people with smaller fingers, but it is a great piece and perfect for stacking with other silver rings as well, to create a great look. Next, let's move on to the first brooch of the day, and we are going back in time, this time to the 1950s. You may think that this is an Edwardian or Victorian piece because of the design, this very elegant and sweet spray, floral spray, which is so typical of garland style jewellery and Victorian jewellery too. However, this is a piece created in the 1950s by Harold A. Lazarus. Harold Lazarus was a London maker of reproduction antique paste jewellery. He specialised in creating pieces that evoked the styles of the Victorian and Edwardian eras, and this brooch is a great example with its sweeping floral spray. It's made from silver, and it is set with colourless paste stones. It's a really delicate, versatile, pretty piece, and as you can see, would look great worn against denim, as I'm wearing this grey denim piece, but would look lovely on a black jacket perhaps too. It's really perfect for styling up or styling down, so you could wear it for a wedding as well perhaps, or as a black tie event. As you can see, the fastening pin on the reverse is nice and long, and the catch works really well too. It's stamped with the Harold Lazarus stamp, so HAL, as well, which is a really nice feature. So that's the Harold Lazarus brooch. Next, let's move on to some Edwardian paste, this time from the Edwardian era, so circa 1900. This is a great example of a silver and paste buckle, and as you can see, it is set in its entirety with colourless paste stones that are in fantastic condition for the age of this piece. It's really typical, again, of the garland style with these flowing, romantic, curved lines, as you can see. And then on the reverse here, we have the buckle mechanism, which moves and works very well too. I was really pleased to find this. This was quite a random antique show where I hadn't had any luck finding anything at all, and then this was on a table sparkling at me. So this is a lovely example of Edwardian era paste. It's perfect for a collector, someone who wants to wear it as a buckle, or even if you want to perhaps wear it as a chunky choker on the neck too, with a band of black velvet ribbon. It would look really good too. Next, let's move on to another brooch. This brooch is a really lovely and sweet piece. Those of you who are into art or 20th century design will recognise immediately that the cat is is based upon a illustration art by Jean Cocteau. It is also the cat stamped here beneath his belly with the signature of Jean Cocteau. This cat was created in 1997 by Madeleine Flammarion, and she was given permission by the Jean Cocteau Committee to create jewellery pieces that evoked and replicated his works, his drawings and his artwork. So this cat is one of her pieces, and the reason I know this is because it has a stamp on the reverse, a cartouche stamped with 1997 and the Flammarion mark and the Jean Cocteau mark as well. This piece is a silver tone metal, a pewter perhaps, and it has a matte finish, which is really nice. It doesn't make it too sort of bright, it gives it quite a subtle look. And you can see the cat, I'm not sure whether it's on purpose or not, I will have to look. His whiskers almost are designed to create a sort of moustache effect, and he has a look of Salvador Dali. So I must look into it as to whether this was on purpose or not. Some of you may know and can perhaps tell me. So as you can see, it's a great, it has quite a sort of modern look, an edgy look to it. It looks great worn against grey, perhaps on a grey t-shirt or a grey shirt, and would look great on perhaps the lapel of a black blazer too. It's certainly, I would suggest as well, a real antique of the future. Not many of these pieces were produced, if you're into Cocteau as well as your jewellery, it's a great piece. Next, let's move on to this fabulous West German necklace dating from the 1950s. I'll just pop it on so you can take a closer look. It's constructed from glass floral beads, and they are black and green in colour. So I'll just clip it in, and you can see it has a really dramatic choker effect too, which is lovely. So this is a 1950s piece and most likely made in West Germany. Next, I have these Jean-Louis Scherer 1980s silver tone, hammered silver tone metal disc earrings. They are signed on the reverse with the Scherer mark here. I'll just clip them in. I'm having to speed up a little because I'm running out of time to be able to fit this on Instagram. However, this is how they look. I'm sure you'll agree that they have a really modern, sharp, edgy look, and yet date from the 1980s. These pieces are forever in style, such as this. Okay, let's just recap. I have these 1980 Jean-Louis Scherer silver tone metal earrings, this 1950s West German floral glass necklace, this Jean Cocteau 1997 brooch, a Harold Lazarus paste brooch from the 1950s, an Edwardian buckle, a 1990s snake ring, Art Deco paste bracelet and a Art Deco glass and paste and silver jewellery set. Thanks so much for joining me. See you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.